Hey yo, the internet and the YouTubers. Just kidding, that was from one of my end screens. I just want to talk to you today about one of my very first video game interviews with myself. My mate's always been saying you should do video game videos. Maybe back in the day I was totally into video games, and now I'm more into TV shows because they take up a lot of time. But I just wanted to say there's this one game I've been playing recently that kind of blew me away, and it's kind of a bit cheesy at times and a bit, you know, cartoony or whatever, but it's called Life is Strange, and there's part 1 and part 2. Now part 2 I'm not going to bother with, but I'll talk about part 1 today because it's got lesbians in it, you know, and they're like one of my favorite things. But that's not the only thing about the game that, you know, you fall in love with. It's got realistic characters, it's got a couple like really big twists and stuff. The YouTube reactions are just insane. They're hilarious. They were cracking me up for ages because basically the first twist, you actually like well up a little bit. You get a bit of a tear in your eye, and you see some of the people, including dudes, like dabbing their eyes and like welling up and all that shit. And they're all like freaking out because they don't know what's gonna happen. But you know, it's a bit with the wheelchair, if you know what I mean. If you played the game, right? You know what I'm talking about. Your friend, and then you got to make choices, and then it's a really bad choice you can't get out of. You try to go back, you reverse time, but you just can't. You know, it's just like, it's part of the story, really. Second twist is kind of the end, where it's got like a double ending. So you've got like a lesbian sort of dark ending, and then you've got like a happy ending, but then the lesbian dies. Again, if you played the game, you know what I mean. It's a few years old, but again, I'm not referring to part 2 with the brothers. I'm just referring to the first one with the lesbian, you know, friends, I guess. Even though the main character, she's not lesbian, Max, but she's really cool too, you know. She's a bit spacey and stuff, but chill. But then like her friend is like totally whack and like painted her hair blue. Her dad died and stuff, so she's all fucked up. She's really reckless. Again, there's this MacGuffin in the game, and her name is Rachel, and she starts off in the first sort of, I think, episode, by episode 1 or 2, she kills herself, and that kind of sets off the trajectory of the other characters. Again, if you know what I mean, she's the butterfly at the end, right? That's the MacGuffin, so she was always really there, the spiritual entity kind of following the story. But yeah, just check my notes. I think I've covered up everything, really. I did it really fast. I wasn't quite expecting that. But again, just like what a remarkable game it is. The guys in Canada, I think it was Montreal, whatever, the Frenchies, they did a really good job. And it took me a few months to kind of complete. I basically played it a little bit. The first episode on my phone, then the second episode I played like months later on my PC, and then I kind of ditched it. Didn't even bother with it, even though I had it sitting there the whole time. And then I just marathoned the rest of the episodes. There's like 3 more episodes. I did that in like 2-3 days because I really recommend it. It sucks you in. It's kind of like real life. If you've ever been to high school or American college, it's got like bullying. It's got the hierarchy system. It's got weird teachers and stuff that chicks have to crush on, you know, because they're cute. But then, oh yeah, that was another twist with the teacher being a serial killer. Oh my god, you know, wow. And then the episode 5, where you basically wake up and you just be like kidnapped and stuff and like drugged by the photography teacher. So, because I'm like an artist, I do a bit of photography too. So I thought that was extra chilling, you know, how they played with the focus and all that. But that was really cool. So the end of episode 4 was just such a cliffhanger. I was going to go to bed or watch something or something, and I couldn't. I just had to play it through, and I did. You know, I played it all through like in one night. So that last 2 episodes, man, they're just like cracking. So maybe a bit slow at the beginning, but just, you know, go for it, and trust me, it'll be worth it in the end. All right. But life is strange, you know, which is kind of true. Peace.